Hello everybody. Today is Monday again, and today is the last live stream before we're going to Berlin this weekend. So let me just have a quick look. I actually reached 2,000 subscribers last week. I think it was like around the weekend. Let me just have a quick look again. Let me see. How is the lighting? Okay. You could probably see my light with this angle. I just need to like turn this slightly. Okay. And then now it's this light. Okay, now it's probably better. Okay, temporarily. That looks okay. So today I'm cooking something vegan again, and I tested this recipe last week already with my husband. 2 people. And so this morning I went to the Asian supermarket, bought this. Pflanzlich hochwertig. Yeah. Pflanzlich hochwertiges Eiweiß. My Deutsch. So it's tofu, right? And this one is like hard tofu. There's some liquid inside. Sometimes in the supermarket here by ours, it's called Kingsladen. It's pretty much a Korean supermarket, very small, but sometimes they have fresh tofu, but very often I'll just buy this from like, I'm pretty sure it's a Korean tofu. Hankook tofu. Sounds 100% Korean. Okay. Hello Bobby. Haven't seen you for a while. And today I'm cooking this. I'm probably only going to use half of it because I had a little bit mini lunch before this live stream already, because it's kind of late right now. It's 2:02. Okay, so we're going to need tofu, hard tofu instead of like Japanese silky tofu, which would also work, but I find hard tofu tastes better. A bit of doubanjiang. This is like, I don't know how old this is, but it's still edible. Just to finish using this. You can probably get剁椒酱. Did I say 豆瓣酱? It's 剁椒酱, so you can get this probably in your Asian supermarket. If not, I have a video on how to make this at home. And then to deep fry our tofu, we need some cornstarch or potato starch. Here is a cornstarch. It's called Speisestärke in Deutsch. It's pretty much you can add in to some of the cake recipes. When you stir fry, you can make the sauce thicker. And it's nice to see you too. It's been a long while. And then we will need some oyster sauce. To make this recipe vegan, you can probably get vegan oyster sauce, but I'm pretty sure oyster sauce is not really from oyster. It says oyster extract, but I'm pretty sure it's from soybean. You can get vegan oyster sauce just to be sure, 100% sure. Right, and then we're going to need a bit of vegetable oil for deep frying. What else? That's it. So for the flavor, it's really from the chili sauce, 剁椒酱, and then oyster sauce. So that's pretty much everything. Hello. Yes, I just started. I'm just cooking this Korean tofu today. And so I guess I'm going to move this camera slightly so you guys can see how I'm cooking. So it takes 2 seconds. I'm really better at this each time I'm doing it. So like I said, next week we will be in Berlin on Monday. Wow, completely looking out. I have to move this slightly. Okay, I was somehow offline. I have no idea why. But you guys still can't see me. That's a problem. I have to move it slightly higher. Okay. Now it's probably that's it. That's like the highest I can move it. That's probably it. Okay, I'll do this cake. I'm using a flat pan. So many wires here. I don't want to burn any of those. Okay, kind of tricky here. I'm not sure. 2 seconds. I'm trying to move this camera properly. Okay, now I'm ready. Are you guys ready as well? So I thought I'll just do this tofu dish because my husband had it and he said it's pretty good. So let's do this. Can you guys see it? Okay, so I'm just going to cut this out. It has lots of liquid in it. Actually, this morning I was like daydreaming. I went shopping and forgot my wallet and had to walk back home again. So it was all a bit of messy and annoying. For somehow, like once it's in winter, I'm not really in the mood for anything anymore. And then the day goes so fast. So I'm just going to cut it in half. And you don't see daylight anymore, like in Europe for some reason, like around 3 o'clock already. So it's all kind of depressing. Anyway, so okay, so my microphone is not built. Okay, now I'm cutting it to slices. I guess it's about 1 centimeter wide. I'm just cutting it along the edges, so horizontally. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. That's probably enough. Then here I actually prepared, this is from last week already, some cornstarch, and then all we can do is to take a piece of the tofu and then just to wrap it, dip it into the cornstarch. What? The fluid can help actually to attach those cornstarch on tofu. So now my hands are dirty. I'm doing all of them. just to cover it. This will give it like a crispy outer skin for our tofu. Okay, hopefully I'm not losing you guys, like, because the internet really annoying. It's really slow. Okay, I'm going to do this while I'm deep frying, and here I have my pan ready. It's okay with the flour. Turning it to medium, and we're going to need some vegetable oil. Here I'm just using this, what is this? It's raspberry. You can use any kind of vegetable oil. Well, we're deep frying them, so it will be fine to have a bit more oil. Like in Deutschland, you can get this pack cornstarch, and you just open it this way, and then I guess you can, but the tofu is so like huge, right? I don't know. For me, it's easier in a plate, but it doesn't really matter. Next time I can try plastic bags. What I find annoying is you always kind of have lots of leftovers, sometimes too much cornstarch, and I really don't like wasting food. So I don't like to throw them away. They end up just sitting there for a very long time until I need to use them again. I guess it's okay, doesn't need to wait until it's completely hot, the oil. I guess the recipe takes 5 minutes. Okay, I probably already took 5 minutes. I guess 10 minutes. Because after you deep fry the tofu, everything is super easy. I realize you guys probably can't see it. 2 seconds. No. Okay. So we're just deep frying tofu to make them crispy. And I don't know if I told you guys, like, we're going to Dubai for Christmas. I know it sounds funny. We're going there on the 14th, stay there 3-4 days until 17th. Then we're moving on to China. Then we want to go maybe Malaysia, Singapore, and Phuket, so Thailand. We will see. So the flight we already booked, or from Frankfurt to Dubai, and Dubai to China, Shanghai, and Shanghai back to Frankfurt, Deutschland. So we just need to book the flights in between. So I guess I'll make 4 of them. Guess it's okay. Leave a bit for later for my husband. Now my hands are dirty. Almost. It's too messy here. I don't usually cook on the kitchen table. Okay. Now I'm just trying not to burn my face. It's really close to my face. I don't know how other people are doing this, right? It's always kind of messy when you do a live stream while cooking. But anyway, so I guess just to pan fry them until they are golden brown on both sides, and try not to break them. I kind of broke a little bit here already. I know, but I can't find a good one. Okay. I have this Rode microphone from, it's called a Rode. Australian brand, but it doesn't record that clearly as this one, so I prefer this one. And I only cook easy recipes, so I guess it's okay. Hello. So I tried my Rode microphone, doesn't work, and this stupid wire broke all the time. I have 2-3 new ones already. It always broke when I'm on holiday, so it's really annoying as well. For live stream, I'm just using this. I guess you guys could hear me properly, so that's good enough. Now just waiting until this turn golden brown. You can actually fry them for a really long time, and then they get really crispy. I think it's also like a Japanese recipe where you deep fry tofu as well. It's a mess. So we're still looking for tickets after where we're going, after we arrived in China, where we're going. So probably in Phuket, and then we want to probably have New Year's Eve in Shanghai. I have no idea. I feel like the next year is going to be crazy busy, because we already planned probably in June we're going to I think the VidCon is in LA somewhere, so we're going to America, the US, next year in June. So then we will see where else we are going. It's pretty slow. And then last week, yes, we are going to London in January. My husband bought the ticket already with Ryanair. You wouldn't believe how cheap it is. It was 20 euro. 20 euro for each way. Sorry, 20 euro for both ways. And my in-laws are coming as well. So it's going to be a family trip, but we only stay for the weekend. I think leaving Saturday and coming back on Sunday, how quick that is. So we are going to London. I've never been to London. Do you know if this subway station or train station where Harry Potter happens, in the story of Harry Potter, is it in London or somewhere else? I really want to check it out. Other things, I guess, in London, what I realized is almost all the names in London is exactly the same like in Sydney, Australia, or I should say it another way around. So most of the names in Sydney are exactly the same, like street names, suburb names, train station names, almost the same. Like in Sydney there's also King's Cross, but it's like a red light district. In Sydney there's also St. John's, Martin Place, what else? This park, Hyde Park. It's all the same names. People are really boring, not very creative like that, so all have the same name. But so yeah, so it's already booked, the flight to London, but it's only a weekend. So I told my husband probably next time when we find a good ticket like this one, we're going to stay a bit longer, but I don't know. Now I feel like go somewhere to have a bit more sunshine. It's really, really depressing. I feel really depressing. I don't want to get out of the bed in the morning because it's too cold. This is too loud. Anyway, so my tofus are kind of hard on the surface. I'm not sure if you guys could see, so smoke, right? So they are crispy already, but you can obviously cook them slightly longer. But just for the video, for the sake of live stream, I don't want to take too long to cook them. You can actually reheat them, deep fry them again, and they will be crispy again. So you can probably, if you don't have much time in the morning, you can deep fry them and leave them there, and in the evening when you come back home, you can pan fry them again to make them crispy. Okay, so now in the same pan, here we have some chili sauce. This chili sauce is called jiao. I'll turn it slightly lower, the heat. And then here, oyster sauce, right? I guess it depends on how much you want. It's kind of salty oyster sauce. Now you need to do is just to coat the sauce around our tofu and try not to burn them. Look here, somehow it could be slightly burned. That doesn't really matter. The heat is not really hot. I'm still getting used to this like stove. Anyway. Okay. So all you want just to cover it, maybe a bit more. Okay. Now it's ready. Now I just have to go grab a plate. 2 seconds. Wow. And wash my hands. Completely covered with cornstarch. 2 seconds. I'll see which side looks prettier. I'll just show that side. Right. Okay. Okay, I guess now it's ready. Let me just sorry, it's the smoke and the chili. Okay, now I'm back. Can you guys still see me and hear me? I'm always worried like this microphone is not going to work. You guys probably can't see it, but the room now is covered, filled with smoke. Actually the chilies, when you heat them up, stir fry them, then they will get like a really smoky and kind of spicy smell. Okay. 2 seconds. Here is my tofu. Wrong side. I just saw it wasn't straight. Anyway, okay. Here, if you guys could see, butter. So here, just deep fried and with a bit of oyster sauce and 剁椒酱. I find like oyster sauce is like sorry, you can use for so many Chinese cooking. It's slightly kind of tastes slightly better as soy sauce to me. Okay, let me just give it a try. Guten Appetit! Like really for tofu, you don't really even need to cook them. You can always eat them raw. Hot. Very, very crispy, but super hot. And spicy. Okay. I actually had a bit of lunch already before. I guess 4 pieces of tofu. You can give it a try at home. I don't know how you guys cook tofu. You can cook tofu. Oh, sorry, all kinds of ways. Sorry, it's really spicy, guys. The cornstarch really did its job with getting it really super crispy. So I guess, have you guys tried like stinky tofu? You can deep fry them or steam them. My mom always liked to steam them, and you can cook stinky tofu with bacon or some intestines. So it took me about, I guess, 20 minutes to cook them, but really if it wasn't because of live stream, it would take even shorter. I would say 15 minutes. And it's really pure protein. No? Tofu is really just protein. And because we are visiting Berlin this weekend, I borrowed some books I was reading. Like this one I'm just reading. It's about London, really. Sorry, about Berlin. My head is not working today. Completely daydreaming. And it's called A Book of Clouds. Look, it's not like really huge long novel. And that's what I read like during the weekend. This one is really kind of cool, like nothing too romantic or kind of thing. It's just really well written about Berlin. And then this one is a travel book. It's called 111 Places people have to go to visit in Berlin. It's kind of like pictures and stuff. I haven't really started reading it, but there are quite a few places I wanted to go. in Berlin. Anyway, I feel like I've never been to Berlin, but just from reading it, it's kind of sad. What? It's a city with history, and very often it's a sad history. So we will see how it is. But very often when people I know, they always say it's really great city. But it's going to be cold. Right now in Kassel it's already very cold. I don't really feel like go out anymore. And sorry, I need some water. And it's not far away from Christmas. I think Thanksgiving is this week, but we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, and haven't thought any recipes that I really want to make. But anyway, I'll think of something. Last week was like really a very less productive week, because I was doing some work for a company here. They need to translate a document which has like how many words? I think it was like 80 pages, almost 90 pages, and took me a while to finish them, and it really was too long, over a month already, so I wanted to finish it. That's why last week I only made like one video, but hopefully this week I could start with something more. And borrow some books. This one. So they're both about Christmas cookies. So that's my mission for the next 4 weeks before we're going on holiday, to make some Christmas cookies. I've seen a couple of recipes I want to make. Let me see. I only made like Christmas cookies once with my mother-in-law. She always make lots of them for Christmas. Not sure about this year, but I guess I could fit in probably 3 or 4 Christmas cookies recipes for this Christmas. And there are lots of good ones. There are also some recipes about cakes and then tarts. Germans like to eat Leberkuchen. Leberkuchen, yeah. It's like cookies with lots of spices. I actually wanted to make last year, but didn't have time. Not sure. I'll find some good ones. And definitely need one Chinese recipe this week. Last week was nothing, delivered nothing. That was a bit sad. This is not bad. So raspberry pie pops. Looks pretty good. Can you guys see? So I guess it's like a pastry, but sweet pastries instead of a cake pop. It's a pie pop. Or what else? I find one like with nuts. It's also pretty good. What else? So many. And this is like a book from Dr. Oetker. Oetker. It's so thick and with all kinds of Christmas recipes. Mostly baking recipes. Huh. Like this one. Mandellikör. So it's an almond spirit. People want to get drunk on Christmas or something. That's something I wanted to make last year. They have a good recipe here. It's like a tree trunk. It's a cake, but looks like a tree. Will also be interesting. But like, it says it only lasts for a day. I don't believe it. Really? It says take 45 minutes to prepare it. Seems like it takes much longer. They really have some good cake recipes. Anyway, I think I'll just have one. I really don't feel like more. Where's my water? Here. So the news is I reached 2,000 subscribers, and this weekend we're going to Berlin. And then in 3 weeks we're going to do a long holiday for 3 weeks as well. And I'll be probably able to film some vlogs for a while. If we're going to Thailand, it would probably be awesome to film some street food. In Singapore, not quite sure. Actually, I've been to Singapore once, Malaysia quite a few times as well, Phuket also once. But before that is going to be lots of Christmas recipes, Christmas cookies mostly, or cakes. Look, this is not bad neither. Christmas torta. Christmas tart with speculatus. It's also like Christmas cookies. Did I pronounce it correctly? I have no idea. So, I don't know. Nobody's here anymore, and still have 20 minutes. What else can we do? So the Christmas market usually start in December, but so it's really vary from different cities. In Karlsruhe, it's going to start in 2 weeks, I guess. And I think Berlin, in some area in Berlin starts already, so we're going to go there during this holiday, this weekend. And there, I think they were saying the first Christmas market starts in Nuremberg, and then we got this train ticket with Deutsche Bahn, so everything cost a bit less. I think it's 25% off on all tickets, and then we have time before our holiday. I really want to check it out as well, like the first Christmas market. What else? What are you guys doing on Christmas? Are you guys going somewhere for holiday, or are you staying home? Like, this year nobody's home by us. So we decided to travel, just to leave a bit earlier. So it's going to be pretty quick, because this weekend we are going somewhere, and then only 2 weeks after, then we are heading off. And what else? Blah 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 blah. So yes, I am not sure. So it's possible that we're going to the VidCon next year. Here I look at the tickets. They start selling tickets already. I got like email newsletter last week. They start selling, and then last weekend when I look for it, the creator entrance, sorry, the creator badge is already sold out for super early bird. There's only like for community badge for $100. So I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go. I guess like we don't have. I don't have many audience from. I probably do. I do have some audience from the US, but very few actually talk to me or come to my live stream or left any comments. Most people I know or I get close in touch with are mostly either from Europe or some Chinese living in the US. But I have never, I don't know. I'll go to check it out. And my husband's channel, his audience are probably from Deutschland or from India. So just for the fun of it, I want to check it out. But for some of you guys who have been to any one of those events, definitely let me know how they are. If it's worth the $100 or $175 for the entrance. I think there is also like VidCon in Europe. It's in Netherlands. But last year apparently it was really bad last year, so I'm not sure if we were going. And the other thing is, in London we're going to visit the U2 space. I've never been to, but just checked it on the map. It's kind of far away. It's probably, I don't know if we're gonna have time to check it out. There's also U2 space in Berlin. It's also far away from the city. So if we have time, I want to check it out and film. Definitely would want to film as well. So, and the other thing is that we are flying with Emirates this time. The whole trip from Europe to Asia, the whole trip is with Emirates. And somehow yesterday my husband checked our tickets again, and now it's 30 euros cheaper per person, but we already booked ours. And the good thing is, when you check, I think the best place to book with them is on their website, really. And the tip I'm going to give is like we bought our flight ticket, and then you can actually get the train ticket in Deutschland for free. So you just like pay your flight ticket, and on the following page they have a link where you can just give your name and destination and the time, and then you can print it out like print it out, and then it's all kostenlos ist Deutsch, all free. That's kind of convenient. But what else? I guess that's it. I really don't know what to talk about anymore, at least for today. And then next week, if possible, I'll try to film in the spa, the tropical island, and we're going to stay in a tent this weekend, and possibly if they have good internet, I'll try to do a live stream. Hopefully there are more people coming. And I guess today, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys like my recipe for today, and next week, or the week after, I'll think of something else to cook. And you guys can always contact me, Facebook, or just write your comments under my videos or in my channel. I have all kinds of social media platforms. You guys can contact me. But I guess that's it. So I hope you guys have a nice week and have a great day of the rest of the day. What else? And hopefully I'll bring you guys some more Christmas recipes and then vlogs. Really, I want to film more vlogs for my channel. So, okay, see you guys.